Welcome to the Huffin' Show.
Welcome to the show. Have a seat.
We're not taking that from her. But the truth of the matter is, like he said, if that's unhealthy, if you're an unhealthy size, and you really need to be working out and things of that nature, then that's not really your truth. Your truth is you got diabetes. And you got to take shots. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's her, but I'm just saying, when you get to that point, when you're that big and then you don't take
when
care
you're
of
that
yourself,
when you're that
you
large,
start getting
it's at a point where
diabetes
you're
and
not
things of that
healthy.
nature. Right, you're not healthy.
I don't think
so.
they're promoting
To them, I think for people, but I'm just saying that's what people are looking at. They're like, yo, if my kids look at that, they're thinking that I got a son that I'm trying to tell to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? To slow down.
That's real shit.
And then he sees some shit of a big nigga like a fat guy like, hey, good. You're like, oh, this nigga's smashing now. Like, I'm living in my truth. No, nigga, that's unhealthy.
Rick Ross lost
That's
weight.
wrong.
Like, look at this. Like, you get, big is good at an extent, but
right.
shit.
And look,
and
big
there's
is
nothing wrong
right.
with it.
If you're a big girl, you're beautiful the way you are, and if you don't want to change, that's perfectly fine. But if you go into the doctor's office and the doctor says, hey, sweetie, you're big, you're beautiful, but you need to eat better. You need to get on the diet. You need to lose some weight. Then that's what you need to do. Now, if you say, fuck that, doc, you know what I'm saying? I like being fat. I love myself, this, that, and this. The doctor ain't going to say nothing. He going to say, all right, well, do what you do. But I'm just letting you know this is where your life is headed. So, you know what I'm saying?
And that's where the backlash is coming
right,
from.
Right, that's where the backlash is coming from. So, yeah, they coming from her skin tone. He brought that up, and I'm just going to
I didn't see the picture. And then and I'm shallow, and I've said it many times on here, I'm not a big fan of big girls. I don't really like big girls, because I'm big, and I don't think big and big look good together. Whatever. So the whole point, when you said plus size, I didn't think she was big. She's a big girl. I was thinking, she's probably going to be like the, what's the one white bitch?
Like Aisha Curry?
No, I wouldn't even call her big.
Her head is big.
Yeah.
She got a lot of face.
She looks good with braids, though, because
it
covers
because she got a lot of
face. Yeah.
She got a lot of face to give you, like
fat face.
Yes. This is,
fat face.
all right, what's the next topic?
Like being your face.
Because I don't even know why you brought up skin tone, like.
Because that's one of Al's big hang-ups in the world.
Not on that one, like
right.
You should have looked at. You should have saw that picture, bro. No, I definitely.
That is one of Al's largest hang-ups.
I think a white woman would have still had backlash on that.
I don't think
same
that's
poster.
not one of my big hang-ups, man. It's just something that's in life, dude. What the fuck? You can always bring it up if you want to, and it's never going to change.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I'm always going to bring it up. What are you talking about?
It's never going to change, dude.
The fuck? That's why
I turn on the TV every day, and all I see is fucking light-skinned people and white people, bro. I don't see no dark-skinned people. Very rare.
That's why I watch just the internet, because I don't have to look at that shit on the TV.
Right, they got a little internet site called
Black.
Dark Skin. Right, dark skinners only. Like
they gotta scan your face to get it
right
dark enough, and then you get it.
You gotta have some melanin. You gotta drop some melanin on their ass.
Let's get it. Niggas look at it like not dark enough.
Not
it's
dark
like goes
enough.
away and shit.
right, their computer turn off,
blows
burn up, like burn. Ha ha! Revenge of the dark skinners. And then it blows up.
Stupid, man.
That would be a dope ass. We should talk about that off here.
Alright, so where we at?
I don't know. I thought that was all the topics.
No, we have the finale. The finale of the finales of the finales.
Game of Thrones,
which was the most. See, you binge watched it, so you just kind of. I don't even know how you did it so fast. I don't think you really watched them all, to tell you the truth. But we'll talk about that later.
Fuck you, I watched
There's no fucking way. It was like 1 week I've never watched it, and then like 3 weeks later he was like, yo, I'm caught up. I'm on episode 3, season 8, just like y'all niggas. I'm like, no fucking way, dude. Like,
Yeah, dude.
I'm
not working. I don't work.
You
bitch.
shitted.
I'm here.
You
right
drove
there.
with it in everything
No,
you did.
No. I just have it on, bitch. I'm working all the time, nigga. I have it on my TV while I was working all day.
My whole point of saying that was I watched it live, so there was years you waited 2 years in a row.
Yeah,
that was
fucked
not.
up.
That was not a good enough.
No diet.
Yeah, John told me that. I was like, oh yeah, that's fucked up.
I watched that shit
right next. Like, oh
yeah,
that.
you watched
it
all
came back good.
Like how you guys watched Wentworth from the beginning.
Yeah.
That's how I watched Game of Thrones from the very beginning, and it was just like, dude, to get to that point.
What did you want to happen?
Honestly, I would have been happy because I'm dark. I have a dark humor.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Game of Thrones.
What would you want to happen? What? Oh,
Right,
well,
right, because he's so upset.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I watched this shit. He's like, what are we talking about?
When Jon Snow come back or whatever?
What would have been better for me? One, Jon Snow got on the fucking dragon and left. I don't mind that he killed Dany. Or I would have let Arya kill Dany because I thought that's why she got on this horse and got off. I thought that was Khaleesi's horse because she had a white horse and that was her saying she was going to kill the horse. My mind was racing, and for her to not do anything, just basically her whole character arc, kept going after she killed the Night King. She kept talking about shit, I'm going to kill Cersei, never got to kill Cersei. I wanted more from her. Wanted Jon Snow to not go back to the fucking Night's Watch.
He didn't go back to the Night's Watch.
I mean, they left.
He went to the Wild.
He went north to the wall.
Right,
he didn't
know.
Castle Black.
He left Castle Black at the end.
And then went north, correct.
With
the
Wildlings.
But shit,
where he belongs.
Now you're going to just be with
Right. He lost his virginity to a wildling. The nigga said you got the North in you, not that bullshit, the true North, where we from. You one of us.
Yeah, I heard all that
You the
shit.
king of us. Like, you the king of the wildlings.
So that nigga just went back into...
And I'm the king.
He was the king of everybody. Shit. Nigga had all type of blood.
I don't know. He was the only one. That's what I'm saying. He was the only one who could have taken this.
But
then you give it to Bran, the fucking broken, and you listen to Tyrion. That nigga was a prisoner 5 minutes. Man, I was so mad.
Okay, Brandon Broken. Let's break this down. The nigga can see the future, the past, and knows everything that's going on in the present.
I think Bran was a good pick, dude. Like,
right. Well, who else was gonna be the king?
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow could not be.
Bro, you're the only other person in the world who can control that dragon.
He murdered.
No, let's go back. Before he, I decided to walk out the room or however the fuck
when he walked in, and the dragon smelled him,
and the dragon came in.
The dragon knew him, not control him.
Time out. I didn't say control. He is the only one who would be able to even touch the dragon, get on the dragon, and he has Targaryen blood. So eventually, he would have been able to train that dragon and not.
Are you asking
bro,
too
I'm
much?
telling. What do you mean? That's a very simple
the
process. He puts his hand out after the dragon didn't kill him, which could have happened too. That wouldn't have bothered me if the dragon burned him up right then.
I'm gonna keep
it
real with you. I started being disappointed. I knew I was gonna be disappointed in the ending because I was disappointed in the episode before the ending. When I seen
when she turned.
When I seen old boy and his sister die in the rocks, I was mad about that.
I was too.
Okay.
I thought
they didn't let nobody kill that bitch.
Oh,
I knew from there.
Yeah.
I was salty. Like,
but
I
was mad too. This white boy gave me this explanation, and he went way nerd on me, but it worked. He was saying how if you go back and Cersei was going to kill herself before they stormed the castle, she was going to kill herself and Tomlin. I guess there was a scene where she said, "I'd rather die than be someone trying to rescue me or waiting for someone to rescue me again." So he's saying for her to run down, Mountain left her, so she's on her own. She thinks she's going to die. Jaime comes to rescue her. He's saying, as a writer's point of view, that could be like the most demoralizing way to put her off, in her eyes, is to die trying to escape or some shit.
No, she should have died.
I was like, that's not enough for me as a viewer.
I was like,
fuck her character.
See that bitch killed.
Fuck her character
as a viewer. Jon Snow or Arya. Or somebody want to take that bitch head.
That's the one thing.
Burn her up.
That's the one thing.
I can tell you that I wasn't impressed with the finale because of how they did.
That's the one thing that got me. That Cersei did so much damage, so much wrong. She was like with the second worst person. Like what's his name?
Ramsay Bolton. She didn't get what she
Ramsay
deserved.
Bolton. Right. Ramsay Bolton got what he
fucking face chewed off.
He got what he deserved.
His dogs.
Right. He got what he deserved.
That was wild. That was wild.
Cersei, like, she got away almost like Cersei to death.
That's what I was hoping.
Like, I'm thinking she's going to murder
she's
the
just standing there, and I'm
right.
like, all right,
I thought she was going to fly right to Cersei and burn her face off, and then at that point, she was just going to turn, maybe burn up the city. But Cersei was going to get dragon fire. Or
I didn't think she was burning the city at first.
I knew because it was Mad
What
Queen.
she did, I was
That's
like,
because she had to go Mad Queen like her dad.
But technically, she's always been bad.
Yeah, because
she's always burned people. She's always had to execute people.
But they were bad people. They were just bad people.
Sound like Christian.
Other than the Tullys, who just didn't agree with her. She killed out the whole bloodline.
Well,
other than Sam.
So, but Sam had a son.
So the Tully bloodline continues.
She's gonna kill him.
And Sam's on the fucking court. He's a fucking Meister.
Sam didn't really have a son though with her.
He had a son with Gilly.
Oh. This what? She got pregnant again? That's baby's not his.
No, she got pregnant again. She's pregnant now. Like she had another baby.
I ain't see it be born, bro.
You know,
Jesus Christ.
so you think it's coming back?
No, they're gonna have spin-offs though.
They're gonna have a prequel, I heard.
Yeah, they're gonna
about
have
the Mad King
about the Mad King and Robert Baratheon and all that. It's gonna be dope.
and Ned Stark. I don't know.
Ned Stark ain't gonna die though.
Yeah, it was.
What'd you think of the finale? Thumbs
And
up, thumbs
I'm
down.
gonna tell you how I think about it, because y'all niggas watching. The show itself, bro, was pretty fucking ridiculous. I mean, the shows, in my opinion, it kind of gave me a real feeling how white people really think shit should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, incest is something that they do on a consistent basis.
No,
killing people.
they weren't even cool with
something
it in the show. Come on now.
Bro, what do you mean they weren't cool with it?
Some
Like,
people were,
of-
some people weren't.
Some people
a lot
were,
of
some
people
people
were
weren't.
quiet for the simple fact that it was the queen,
It was Cersei.
Cersei,
It was.
and
They
her
even
brother.
talked about it at one point in time in there. Then they're killing kids and shit like that. And you're the most. I'm like, yo, they're in here killing kids, nigga. You can't take a joke about a kid, but you can sit there and watch one get murdered or whatever.
Barbecued.
What am I
Right.
supposed
Like,
to do?
the
Turn
fuck?
it off and wait or close my eyes and sit over with? It's not like I knew this shit was gonna
But
fucking
we just be
happen.
talking about jokes, nigga. We be trying to laugh. You be like,
I don't find it funny. I didn't
No,
watch that.
no.
I didn't watch that episode and laugh.
No.
What do you mean? I wasn't laughing as the girl was getting burned alive.
Yeah, you
Talking
but
about.
you're watching
did.
it
Yeah,
though.
you
What?
And I sat here
You
and
watch
listened
the
to you guys
baby
talk
get
about
burned
it. I
alive.
just
Yeah,
don't
you
laugh or talk
We're
about it.
talking about jokes though. They're funny.
It wasn't to me, bro. What do
We
you
don't
mean?
talk about burning babies.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Roast them.
It wasn't.
Right? Do we talk about burning babies?
No,
though?
more like roast them.
More like sacrifice,
Yeah,
something like that.
It wasn't funny to me though. So
Oh,
I
it
don't
wasn't
understand.
funny.
Yeah, like
Shut up.
I gotta laugh at all the jokes we make.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well,
Nah.
not funny to me.
They're not
This
funny,
nigga
man.
crazy, man.
Crazy.
I don't
man.
understand
But yeah,
why I
Game
gotta
of Thrones
lie. He's
is
mad at me
a
laughing at
fucking
jokes.
It's like I said, I think that's how white people think, like for real. Like
Wow,
we want
okay.
to be lords and ladies and kings and queens and all that bullshit. Like,
Nah, I
All
don't
right.
want to live in that time period, white or black. Shit.
All right, wow. I said that's a.
I didn't see too many black people either at all.
I don't think there's any.
It's like
There
three.
was. It's 3. Grey Worm. Miss.
I don't really
Seven.
count that nigga.
And then the one who got locked in the boat.
Okay, the dude from.
I remember the guy. I
He
remember
was
the guy that
black.
got locked in the boat. He was
Yeah.
the blackest person on there.
No, he was African though, for real. He's African in real life.
Yeah, he was the blackest person on there.
Grey Worm's from London,
Right. So he was like.
and I
he
think
was-
Melisandre's from London too.
Right.
They are black. I didn't
They
know.
were
I didn't.
black. They were
Grey Worm
light-skinned
didn't
blacks.
throw me off at first. I didn't even think of Grey Worm black when I first seen him.
Yeah.
But Melisandre, I was like, all right, there's a black girl.
Because that guy,
When she was
his
that
hair
big.
didn't look nappy at all. Grey Wolves. He looked like he had straight hair.
Grey Wolf.
Is that his
It's a
name?
Grey Worm. Grey
Oh,
Wolf
Grey
is
Wolf.
totally.
That's what I'm saying, man. I watched the shit live. Like, you forget their names and shit.
Yeah, I can. So what? I watched it as well. Are you upset that I got to watch it so
No, I'm
quickly?
saying that's why I'm so upset about it is because I've been waiting
I didn't-
so
oh,
long.
But that's still,
The
you can't
anticipation
tell
was
me that
so
you didn't
long.
want fucking Cersei to get it then.
I said I
Okay,
said I
so,
was just as mad
like I
about
said,
that as you were.
Right, so I'm like, yo, that,
Yeah,
that
that's
took
all
away
it-
from the finale.
That's
I could have waited to the end for that bitch to get it. You could have killed that bitch first. I don't give a fuck. That bitch was supposed to get it. She was supposed to get her head chopped off or get her fucking
She
head
blew
smashed.
everybody up.
Right, out of everything she did, she cut the bitch head off, threw off. Bitch, what? Whoop. Like, what are you doing? Why? Why'd you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the type of things this bitch did. And you gonna tell me you gonna
She
kill her?
killed. You remember she killed the chick in the vault with the.
He
she,
said,
she poisoned her daughter.
Right.
She poisoned
Like,
the
you
chick's
killed
daughter
the bitch.
and tied her up and made her look at. Now you gotta watch your daughter die as you die.
That was
So
wild.
that's awful.
Nah, nothing
blew up
compares to blowing up the
everybody. She blew up
Right,
everybody.
whole
just
little-
blowing up that whole little shit. That was ridiculous.
Right. Like,
So,
and then your son committed suicide, and it was like, all right. Well, the
Oh no, they had
second
sex at the funeral of her other son who was dead, or at the casket.
right, that bitch was supposed to get it. So for the writers not to let her have it,
That's
I
what made me
didn't
mad.
feel that.
Like that was like it was like a nice death
At
for
the
them.
end, I knew old girl was gonna get it because she burnt the whole city.
Yeah, you
I
knew
still want
Jon
Arya
Snow
to
had.
kill her though.
Right.
No, Jon Snow had to do it. Like you said, you told me that Jon Snow.
I
had
thought
to do it.
I thought it was gonna be her, either him
I
or his
wanted
sister.
Arya though to do it because they didn't let her kill Cersei. So that was what my other hopes were at.
Right, I thought when she didn't
When
kill
she
Cersei,
They didn't give anybody what they wanted.
When she didn't get to
That's what
kill
I'm saying.
Cersei and she rode off
know
on
what
that
they
horse,
gave me?
I thought she was gonna say, "I'm
Closure.
gonna kill this bitch."
they gave me
Khaleesi."
closure.
Yeah,
So, and they gave me the people who, lightweight, I wanted to live, they lived. So I was like,
It felt like somebody let you stay over their house for like an endless amount of time, and then one day they're like, "All right, you gotta go," and just shoved you out the fucking door, like out of nowhere. No, it just.
all right, thanks.
Ended.
Like, thanks, I
Right?
guess.
Like, I appreciate everything you've done, and we had great times, but what happened? Like, what did
It's
I
over.
do for you to just kick me out like that?
Well, you know what?
Ended on some shit like
I
that.
thought
I thought we were cooler than
thought
that.
Bran being the king was okay. I thought
I
the people
understood
I
it.
wanted to live lived. That was cool, and it was lightweight. Not like
You
it was,
should do a twist
it was the
though and kill
happiest.
Sansa.
It was the happiest
I would have been
ending.
happy with that too.
It was like the happiest ending that they could fucking
Yeah,
possibly
but that's
have.
the problem. If you go through
They
season
never have- they
finale every single time, it's
Can we
never
end on
a
one
happy ending.
Right, so we can't end on
So
a
you
bad
end the
note
whole story
You
with
know
a
why?
happy ending.
because guess what, guys?
You might as well have been a
We
fucking
can't have
dream.
another season, so there's no cliffhanger like Jon Snow died 2 years later. Oh, this nigga's back, yeah. There's no cliffhanger, it's over, so let's
Exactly.
end it.
So
Okay.
end it with the
So end it
boom.
with
Somebody
a nice.
fucking kill off somebody if you're gonna
They should
not
have
kill
ended
the
it.
people who
I
needed to be
thought
killed.
they should have made it like Cersei won, right? And then at the end, like, she dies, and then I'd have been happy with that, like.
I would have been happy with the White
I
Walkers.
would have been
man.
happy with the fucking dragon burning up the body of the white girl and then letting Jon Snow kick it. Like, fuck it. We gonna rock.
That's what I said. Just a different.
He took his mother. That was his mother, not his white bitch.
But that's a cliffhanger. The dragon just goes away.
Yeah, dragons are. They said he'd be flying around. They said it at the end meeting. Like, has anybody seen the dragon? They're like, yes, he was spotted here, here, and here. Everything's okay.
Man, that's a cliffhanger.
The dragons are.
Dragons haven't been around for centuries, and now one is just mad that his mother's dead.
They
And
was
he's
doing a
flying
spinoff
around.
about dragons.
Right? The nigga's
That's what
gotta
they'll do.
eat. He's gotta eat.
Yeah, he eats ghosts.
Dragon
and shit.
fire.
He eats ghosts. What did you say?
Ghosts.
Nigga, are you retarded?
Ghost. What the fuck? He would never be full, bitch.
Right.
First off, she just burned up the city, so there's no one to take care of the goats. I'm sure the goats are dead too.
No,
Man,
they're just
this
running
shit is
free
too
off the
much.
line. A land. Right, it's just too deep. But I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Ronnie gives it a thumbs down.
No, I don't.
Al, you
The
give it a thumbs
final
sideways.
episode is down.
I give it a thumbs down.
The
I
final
didn't
episode
like
was
it.
thumbs down.
I did. It was alright with me.
I mean, it was
So
like I
that
said,
is not
Like Al said,
a
he
nigga
fucked me
closure.
up so much on not killing Cersei the way she deserved. I thought they were gonna give me something dark in the last episode, something to be like,
Right.
all right,
Bet.
shit, they deserved that shit. Like I see how you spun that. Like
The
And
stars got what it
wasn't-
spun.
Khaleesi getting stabbed by Jon
Wasn't
Snow
got
wasn't
everything she
enough for me.
deserved.
She should have had Arya kill her, brutally kill her. Shit, she already took out.
Or have John, or should have had Jon Snow act like he was down for it, like fuck, we still
And then
around.
Arya
And then
kill her.
Arya
Yeah,
could've been
that's what
something.
I thought was gonna happen.
It could have been a lot better, man. They weak wrote that shit.
They
Like,
kicked us out the fucking door.
yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
Khaleesi's
alright,
gotta
man.
go.
Alright.
We're gonna send John to the Night's Watch, but we gonna let that nigga be the king of the.
But he gonna have his dog.
He's gonna be the king of the wildlings. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Who
bet.
gets the crown? Who gets the crown? The nigga in the wheelchair. Got it.
Wheelchair nigga.
Cool. Now we gotta do something for Tyrion, so let's put him in jail, and then when she dies, let's bring him back out, and then he picks Bran, so he has a say, and now he's back in good grace. Yeah. All right. Cool. Sounds like you got the North. That's basically how it just
Stark
happened.
was
like,
supposed to rule the North, right?
somebody was like, "Fuck, I gotta turn this in tomorrow."
Who's the only Stark that can rule the North?
His sister, right?
Right.
Bran's a Stark too.
Oh yeah.
Bran
So
is
you-
not
So
Bran
you
is the
kill
three-eyed
Sansa,
raven.
you kill Sansa, but he still carries the name Stark. He doesn't go by Bran, the
Three-eyed
three-eyed raven.
Stark.
It's
Bran
still
is
Stark,
Bran
nigga.
the three-eyed
The three-eyed raven
raven
is just the
Bran
shit you say in the
broken.
middle.
Bran the
the broken. The three-eyed raven. Stark. Like, he's still a fucking Stark.
No, he's
He could have killed Sansa and be like, "Nah, bitch, I'm the king of all seven." I would have taken that.
Or something.
Something.
You guys are pieces of shit. Alright, where can I get you on social media?
SOEM, actually get me here at the Smartalecs Podcast or SOEMG.
And you can find me at KOG ROD. That's how I
Of
spell it
course.
today. Not you though, it's too long.
Of course, you can get me at Handsome John 35, somewhere in that area down there. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We want you to always click the button and subscribe. Come to our website, www.thesmartalecs.com, so you can get all of our content. You can follow us on social media there. You can hear our radio broadcast. You can hear everything we've ever done as far as the Smart Alex. I want to thank you guys once again for tuning in. I want to thank Double A for coming out. I want to thank the young professor for being here. I don't even know what the fuck that was. It was like a weird bow. But we want to thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. And guess what? I'm always smarter than you. Gentlemen, you know what? You guys should get a little piano and start playing me out like ding, 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 ding.